off this series with a roasted sweet potato. What is it? A baking sheet, right? A baking pan. No, baking sheet. I have a baking sheet. That sounds right. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Whisking Away with Diana J. I'm Diana, and today, OMG, I am so excited because we are kicking off my Thanksgiving series. Oh my gosh, ever since I started the YouTube channel, I was like, I have to do it. I have to do a Thanksgiving series, and I never was able to do it until now. I'm excited. I love Thanksgiving so much. I was like, OMG, and there's so much to make. I'm like, I could do 2 to 3 episodes a week, okay? And then I was like, whoa. Diana, slow your roll. Let's wheel it back in. There's no way I could do 3 videos a week, but I'm going to try to add an extra one, 1 or 2 weeks during this whole series. So now I know Thanksgiving the night before, the morning of, and the afternoon of. It's a bit stressful to say the least. And I know there's a lot going on, so I said, let me kick off this series a little easy, okay? Let's just do a little side dish. Nothing crazy, very simple, tasty, and beautiful on your Thanksgiving table. So we are kicking off this series with a roasted sweet potato with maple glaze on top. It's simple, it's quick, super easy, and absolutely delicious. So if you're ready to learn how to make this, you know the drill. Let's get our aprons on and let's get baking. All right, so hold on. I hope you guys can see it. This one back. I break my bowl here. Hold on now. All right, so what I have here, I have 3 large sweet potatoes. So basically, I just peeled it. I rinsed it off. I peeled it. And I'm going to show you how I like to cut my potatoes. What I'm going to do to get these nice cubes, I'm going to just cut them into these little size discs. Can you see them here? This is about 1 inch and about 1.25 inches, I would say, thick. All right, so I'm just going to do that. After I cut them into these discs, I'm going to take it and then I'm going to cut it in 3 even pieces, so in thirds, right? And then I'm going to turn it over and then just cut it in half. So I get these little cubes here. You see it? So again, I'm going to cut it into thirds, turn it, and then just cut it in half. So I should have a total of 6 pieces. All right, this is a lot. I'm going to show you how easy this dish is. I'm telling you, it's easy. 1, 2, 3. Salt to taste, pepper, and I also love the way the peppercorn, grounded up peppercorns look in this dish when it's done. I have some thyme leaves. I'm gonna put probably about, let's do 5. The green is really nice. It actually makes it, it looks very festive, very, very much so like Thanksgiving. So they showed, who did I see on Food Network? They showed me a really cool trick with the thyme leaves. You just hold it right side up, of course, and then you just take your fingers. Oh man, this one didn't work. Hold on now. Hold on. All right, there you go. And then you pull your fingers down towards it. You know what? Normally I would edit that out, but I'm just gonna go on and keep that in, okay? I'm going to add some olive oil. Let's see, that's about 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. You do need a good amount of olive oil in here because that's how it's gonna help the sweet potatoes roast and have that nice color, like that char. OMG, it's so good. I can't wait till you guys see it, okay? Can you feel the excitement? After you do that, you're just gonna mix it together. This is what it looks like. It's glistening with that olive oil. Looks really nice. I have a baking pan. Tomato. Look, what is it? A baking sheet, right? A baking pan. No, baking sheet. I have a baking sheet. That sounds right. And I lined it with parchment paper. Before I used to line it with aluminum foil, but I realized because I put that extra at the end, I put maple syrup at the end, or even like some halfway through cooking, and because you're gonna have to stir it in between cooking. I'll explain that part to you. And sometimes the aluminum foil would chip off, especially if it's like a thin foil. So I was like, absolutely not. No one wants foil in their food. So it will probably behoove you to just use parchment paper just to be safe. And to be honest, if you oil your pan, your baking sheet, and good enough, you actually won't even need the parchment paper. But to me, it's like easy, you know, use the parchment paper, you lift it up, you put your little sweet potatoes in your dish, you take the parchment paper, you toss it out, you just wipe this off. Easy cleanup. Moms, you out there know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm just gonna put the sweet potatoes on the pan. I'm gonna zoom you back in again too. You can see what I'm doing. I should have probably just did the two. Here is the thing. You want to make sure they are spread apart with a good amount of space in between them. Not a good, like, huge amount of space, but a good amount of space in between them, because you do not want these to touch too much or else they won't roast. They'll steam and then they'll be soggy, and that's not what we want. So make sure you spread them out. Spread them far enough. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this into the oven at 375. Well, no. Okay, hold on. I keep forgetting I have one of those stoves ovens that's like it gets extra hot than like an average oven, so I always have to go a degree, 10 degrees lower. Okay, I'm gonna pop this into. I have to do the math for a second. I'm gonna pop this into the oven at 300, for you guys, it'll be 385 degrees. And then I'm gonna show you what it looks like after about 15 minutes. Look at that. Even some of them, you can see some of that char on there. So I'm just going to mix it around. I'm still going to spread it. All right, so I have my maple syrup. And I am going to just drizzle about a tablespoon. You do not want too much maple syrup because then it's gonna be sweet and it's gonna take away from the sweetness. Remember, the sweet potatoes, they're actually really sweet already. And it's gonna take away from the flavor of the herbs we put in there, the charring in there. So you just want about, I would say maybe 2 teaspoons. That's about 2 teaspoons. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm just gonna mix it all together. Now, it's been about 40 minutes because I took it out 30 minutes in, I put it back in for 10 minutes, put the syrup on there, still gonna spread it out a bit. I'm gonna put it in for 10 more minutes, but I want you guys to see how pretty it looks. Look at all that. Look at the charring and the colors. Wait till you see when it comes out of, hold on now, let me not drop the camera. Well, not the camera, my phone. Wait till you guys see when it comes out of the oven. All right, okay guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. So good. It's so pretty. The colors are so nice. It gets, you know, sometimes you get discouraged when you work so hard, and I guess the Lord saw that, and he saw that I needed some encouragement, you know, and oh gosh, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. And you just feel like, well, this, you know, this is what it is, you know. And God can change it in a matter of minutes, in a